I'm John Krafcik, acting CEO and President of Hyundai Motor America.
John, are we looking at a fundamental downsizing of the industry?
Right now, I think we're looking at the biggest change we've seen in the industry in modern times. The retail sales rate the last 3 months, 8 million units. The total industry running about 10 for the foreseeable future, and this is an industry that's gotten pretty used to running at 16 to 17 million units, so no question that what we've got now is a huge temporary dislocation. That's the big question on everybody's mind is, how long are we going to be in this industry of much lower volume? We're a fairly optimistic bunch at Hyundai, and we do think that this is temporary, and we will return to 16, 17 million unit years. Just don't ask me to give you a time frame on that, but we will get back there. And there's going to be pent-up demand, and there's a lot of, if you look at the population and the scrap rates and a lot of things like that, there's confidence that we will get back to the levels that we enjoyed a few years ago.
What is the thing that will capture the imagination and the wallet of tomorrow's buyers?
Great product like the Hyundai Genesis Coupe. Seriously, the most important thing we can do as an industry right now is get great cars into our showrooms so that we can convince buyers that are standing on the sidelines right now that they must come on in and give the new product a try. I mean, great product is always going to be the savior of this industry.
The car used to be a symbol of freedom and status. Has the car become a burden around the consumers?
Absolutely not. The car is perhaps too much taken for granted in our society. It is personal mobility. It is the way to move yourself and your friends and family through space. And there's nothing like it. I mean, it's a very intensely American concept, the automobile. So I would never call it a burden. I think it's fair to say that Americans might have lost some of the love and passion that they had for the automobile in times past, but I think it's incumbent upon us, which gets me back to the product point earlier. We've got to design, develop, and deploy absolutely irresistible product. That's what we have to do.
How is the buyback going?
Hyundai Assurance Program. Hyundai Assurance Program is off to a pretty good start. We had the insight in November that we needed to do something different, but we didn't know precisely what. We know the cars are great, and we know the offers are fantastic, but I'm not buying a car because I might not have a job in 3 months or 6 months. And we thought about that and had the insight, that's really the issue. That it makes sense from each personal point of view that these folks may lose their jobs individually. The reality is, most people aren't. The vast majority of people aren't going to lose their jobs. So if we could come up with a program that kind of got to that root cause, we could get showroom traffic, we could sell some more cars in Hyundai dealerships. So that was kind of the root of the Hyundai Assurance Program.
And how many people have done that?
Well, every car we've sold so far this year has come with the Hyundai Assurance Program. And a key point with the Hyundai Assurance Program is it applies to everyone who gets financing for a new Hyundai car, right?
So if it's cash,
if it's a cash deal, it wouldn't apply, right, Luann? 2 people so far who have actually had that situation since we started the program.
It started in January.
It started in January.
And only 2 people.
We've only had 2 people, which is understandable, I think. You have to have had made 2 payments on the car before you qualify.
John, thank you very much.
Thanks, Luann. Always a pleasure.